Voice in game. Am I live? It shows that I am live on there.
My computer is downstairs. I was using it to charge, but
Yeah, no. And I'm live. Let's get done with this house so she can see it. There it is. You may want to go tell Silver.
she's sleeping.
Oh, I thought she was downstairs.
No, she's sleeping. I'm constantly going downstairs to check on mom because she's sleeping.
Oh. Well, I guess this ought to be an interesting wake up when she does. Yeah, let's see. Do we have any more? No. Wait, there we go. Giant carrot house. It's a carrot. Not a delicious carrot.
Also, see being done with the cat house.
Yeah, almost. Just gotta get rid of one tree, and then I need to plant the carrots around. Jesus Christ.
What happened?
Blasted spider was blending in with the...
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. Now I feel dizzy because I got scared like that.
Sorry about that.
I really hate getting scared. Really? A skeleton in leather armor.
None of the Stillfinders what I've seen. I've seen a skeleton wearing a golden, diamond chestplate and a golden helmet.
Yes, I mean, Super saw a zombie wearing full armor, everything, golden.
You know one thing that I've seen that was absolutely terrifying?
Hmm.
I've seen a baby zombie wearing full body diamond armor and riding an armored chicken. There was a card. And zombie jockeys, I forget what they're called. They're like a jockey. I've also seen a wither skeleton riding a spider.
Aren't the wither skeletons bloody big?
They are. I've seen wither skeletons and regular skeletons riding spiders. They're called spider jockeys. But let me just tell you, baby zombie in full body diamond armor with the diamond sword, riding an armored chicken. It's terrifying and hard as hell to kill. And you can't outrun it because it has the speed of both the chicken and the baby zombie put together. And it hits at the strength of a baby zombie with the added addition of dinosaurs. Supposedly PC is coming out with a Minecraft update to where pumpkins won't save you from withers, which from Enderman. Which means if that does come out on PC, then PlayStation will follow not too far behind.
Oh, that's just not fun.
But they are gonna make it to where if you hide in water, Enderman can't touch you.
Isn't that pretty obvious?
No, it's a thing, but it doesn't damage the withers, the Enderman. It just makes them run away. You're gonna make it to where it'll actually damage it. It's also gonna make withers and they're gonna make Endermen, spiders, and the creepers die in the sunlight, supposedly.
Why would they make spiders die in the sunlight if they're seriously the kind that's able to be passive?
No, not the regular spiders, the cave spiders.
Oh, well, yeah. Kill them.
But they're also gonna make it to where the spiders in the daylight, the regular spiders will be territorial. So they're passive if you're far enough away, but if you get too close, they become aggressive.
Will it shoot spider webs at you and try and capture you?
No, they're just attacking like they normally do.
Sad. It should be interesting seeing a spider actually capture someone.
And I'm planning on adding certain types of dungeons that have been added in mods before, but they're planning on adding them in the actual game itself. They're like these giant. Remember those giant gun castles I was showing you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're planning on adding dungeons like those, based off the mods, giving credit to the person who made it.
Well, that ought to be interesting. Does that also mean that you're going to find NPCs running around?
Maybe. But like the thing is that like though, if you find a mine shaft, then odds are one of those underground castles won't be too far behind, won't be too far away, basically. I also heard that they're planning on adding in volcanoes as well. Giant black blocks to have like lava, basically.
That'd be interesting.
And adding in a new, and I also heard that if they do plan on adding in a volcano, they would add it to another land called Barren, where the area around the volcano has like black charred ground and burnt up trees, and it's called a Barren. Does that sound kind of cool? That
yeah.
In the area around the Barren, it's called a Barren. Charred pieces of grass and charcoal with burnt up trees, which surprisingly I think you'll be able to actually be able to mine that burnt tree in that charred ground. But supposedly just like regular volcanoes, those volcanoes would have a lifespan, and after releasing lava for so long they start to shrink.
But they don't shrink in real life.
No, they do. They actually get damaged and they wither away over time, but they won't actually die. They'll just become smaller because the lava will melt to the rock and it'll get smaller. They won't officially die, not for like a really, really long time, but they will eventually die, and they do actually shrink from the lava because the lava melts away at the rock.
Well, so they have it to where you can actually adopt kids in this game. Probably not.
I don't know. But that's what I've heard, is that they'll make it to where the volcanoes will die off and shrink for a really, really long time. I didn't realize that it'll take a really long time for that lava to eat away at the rock of the volcano and make it shrink. And I also heard that they're planning on making it to where if you make like a table kind of thing, if you put down stairs, you could actually like click on the stairs and sit on the stairs, like it's a chair.
Oh, good.
And make moving pictures. So if you wish to make a TV, you can put down, like, let's say, a block of stone and then put a moving picture on it, and you can watch TV while sitting on the stairs.
Would you have to have internet for that?
I don't know. But I heard that they're planning in the future to implement a lot of the mods that people are planning, such as more crops as well. Such as adding in not only the beets, carrots, potatoes, and all that, but also adding in like lettuce and tomatoes and peppers and
Thank
rice
God.
and a whole bunch of
I've been
stuff.
getting a little bored of just making the same stuff over and over.
Yep. I also had to planning in adding in other types of ores as well, like bronze, copper, tin, uranium, and adding in other types of farming stuff. I also heard instead of having a hoe, you'd also have a sickle. So if you wish to farm wheat easier, you can make a sickle.
So I won't be taking all the seeds, I will just be taking the wheat that comes off it.
Yep. Well, actually, they have a thing for that. They'll be adding this one thing that was added in this one mod, and they'll call it like these little stilts. And let's say if you have wheat, you can put down the wheat seeds, and then put in the sticks that put up, and the wheat will grow on the sticks. So whether or not you use a hoe or a sickle, if you swipe at the wheat, you only take the wheat and not the seeds, because you're pulling the wheat off the sticks and leaving the seeds.
Well, that's good.
And apparently all you need is like 2 sticks. Like one on each on the bottom corners. They'll make like 4. They'll make like 4 for you. But those 2 sticks will make like 4, and then one of those 4 will get like 1 crop on.
Still, that'd be interesting.
And they're also possibly thinking about adding in beehives, so you can make like apiaries and get honey. Adding in different types of fish, and you can like slice bread, so you can have like sandwiches and stuff. Have honey, rice, peppers, a whole bunch of stuff, cucumbers. Mine uranium, mine tin, mine copper. They
Yeah,
do
you
tin.
literally just said that.
No, when this is tin and copper tools and armor and stuff like that. Thinking about adding in like spears and stuff. And primitive guns that are easy to make by hand.
Are they trying to make it into Ark?
No. They're trying to implement the community's mods into the game, so that way there's more for people to do.
Well, why does it sound
So
more
people can
along
create
the
it.
lines of Ark Survival?
No, because a lot of people make mods that have that kind of stuff, so that way people have more options, because Minecraft is very incomplete. So Minecraft is thinking about taking those community-based mods and implementing it into the game, and giving the modders credit, so that way the game actually has those people to credit for making the game better.
Still be interesting. Oh, blue dye.
Almost done at the house.
Yeah, I'm still making all this stuff around the house, okay? This shit takes time.
It's therapeutic to watch colorful slimes go after a dummy and blow him up. You know what I mean when you talk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still lagging like heck. I don't know if you can still tell.
Oh yeah, I can.
But also thinking about adding in like other types of enchantment and stuff modes and mods add. Such as instead of adding like efficiency and stuff to a pickaxe, you can add in like a burst enchantment to where when you mine 1 block, you mine like a 3x3 space. 3 high, 3 wide, 3 long. Stuff like that.
Oh, so it makes it easier to mine. You just one block and it gives you the rest.
Yeah, and adding in like a special thing called like timber felling to an axe. So when you chop down a tree with timber felling, when you break the bottom block, it'll knock down the whole tree, leaves and all, and give you saplings. Like a timber felling thing like that,
Yeah, I know.
which is pretty cool. Yeah. Also adding in enchantments that you can put on pickaxes to where if you mine coal, it'll mine all the coal adjacent to it. I mean all the coal in that vein and nothing else. So let's say if there's like 10 blocks of coal in that vein but you don't want to break the cobblestone, you could put a, I forget what it's called, like an extraction kind of enchantment onto your pickaxe and you break one coal and then it'll mine only that vein and nothing else, and it'll mine all for you all at once.
Do they say when they're bringing it out?
No, it's just going to be released piece by piece. But you get what I mean? Or like instead of going in, chopping, getting, mining each piece of those 10 coals at once, breaking the cobblestone in between, it'll just break the whole vein all at once and give it to you. Instead of having to go and break through the cobblestone and break down each piece individually, it'll just give it to you all at once.
Yep.
Also adding in different types of chests rather than the basics, kind of like with the other mods, to where like you can upgrade a chest into an iron chest, and then upgrade the iron chest into a golden chest, and then diamond chest, so on and so forth. And the higher you upgrade it, the more it can carry up to the crystal chest, which is see-through, so you can see what's inside it, and it can carry the most out of all. I also heard that they're planning on still implementing an ender backpack. So if you have an ender chest and you're wearing an ender bow, and you can access the ender chest. As long as you have the ender backpack. So let's say if you want to go mining but you're carrying too much stuff, or you want to carry more, you can take the ender backpack with you, and you can put the stuff that you can't carry in your inventory into the ender backpack. And supposedly, all your ender chests will be individual, and you can lock a specific ender backpack to a specific ender chest, and the ender chests don't go all ender chests at the same. Each ender chest will be individual. So if you have 3 ender chests and 3 ender backpacks, that's 3 separate inventories instead of just one ender chest is all the time.
I mean,
which actually seems pretty cool.
Yep.
We're also planning on implementing double and triple enchantments so you can get through the enchantment table instead of single. So if you go and you were to spend like 6 emeralds instead of going wow, this is a waste of time, I spent like 6 emeralds and only got like efficiency. Instead, you spend like 6 emeralds to get efficiency 1 and breaking 2 and like something else.
Yes, I get it.
I did find a glitch in this game though. When you place down an angry nimbus thing in the tavern, it doesn't go. It means it goes for like a guard. Yes. And when it goes after the guard, it just. And when it goes after the guard, it disappears. So you have no idea what guard it goes for, and you have no idea how much damage it does. Fast way to actually keep track of where it goes. And it phases to objects. I have also noticed with the Dryad is that you can only fly for so long, because after a certain period of flying, your wings will start to slow down and she'll force herself to land. So she can't fly infinitely, but she can't fly for quite a while. But she will eventually just stop flapping her wings and you go to the ground. So you gotta make sure that you're above the map before that happens. Because if she starts flapping her wings and forces herself to the ground and there's no map underneath you, what happens?
You die.
Yep. I'm also trying to figure out how this tiny ass little feminine dryad can swing swords this long with one hand.
Mother Nature.
I know, it sounded better in my head, but I meant what I was saying, it makes sense. So how in the world can she swing that with one hand? Makes no sense. Well, yours actually does make more sense though. Mother Nature. Mother Nature gives it. Because this is literally what they say about it. The dryad is the physical manifestation of the physical manifestation of the will of Toroya itself. Whatever that means. But that's what they say. She's the physical manifestation of the will of Toroya itself. I don't really understand what that means, but maybe you can figure it out.
Nope.
She's supposed to be the physical manifestation of the will of Toroya itself.
A deity, I guess?
I don't know. Or they say, well, this is, let me see if I can read you what it says. The Dryad is a physical manifestation of the will of Toroya itself. With the wisdom of untold ages, she takes up arms to protect and defend her home against evil and corruption. Her will tree is an anchor for all of her primal defenses. And then it goes like, she can summon creatures to her aid, such as nimbus clouds, sentient slimes, harpies, to aid her in battle. And she can fly, and if she needs to corrupt herself to make herself and her maybe she's like what you're saying, maybe a deity of some kind? I don't know.
Possibly.
Well, maybe to compensate for the lag a little bit, I might take you into that mission, so you can test out all the new giggles. At least so you can get a glimpse to see if I lag in that mission. Or do you just want me to take you into one of the missions I've been doing?
Don't know. I just really wish she would see this because I'm pretty sure she would laugh.
I mean, 2 maths in a 1. Really, out of all things, I cannot fly through that. Really. I can phase through chains, I can phase through rope and cloth, I can phase through wood, but I can't phase through that. Really? Yeah. Out of all the things I can freaking fly through, I can't fly through that. I know you can still tell the lack of ribbons.
Yep.
I can fly through everything but that. That makes absolutely no sense to me.
Nothing makes sense in this game. Or even in any game.
Nothing makes sense in the world. This world makes no sense. Yep, there we go. So it's about 5.5-ish minutes of her flying before she forces herself to land. And I found out I cannot attack while flying, but I can throw abilities while flying. Watching these colorful ass slimes blowing up on enemies is very therapeutic. Just I'm tired.
I'm always tired right now. Ooh.
And I always hear everybody says that Dryad is sexy, and I see why, because all she's wearing is a little leaf bra and a tunic, and a leaf ball and a loincloth.
Yeah, and they're very pervy.
And some people say, why would you fly in a loincloth? And I said, I don't know, why would you? And I was like, Superman has the balls to fly in his underwear, and Supergirl flies in the skirt, so why can't the Dryad fly in her loincloth? Right?
Smart ass.
How am I being a smart ass? I said, Superman can fly in underwear, Supergirl can fly in
I
the
know.
skirt, so why can't she fly in a loincloth? How's that being a smart ass?
Because everyone knows that, but you're still being a smart ass about it.
Sauce is still making a point. Even if it is being a smartass, I was still making a point.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's the city we saved. Okay.
And apparently you upgrade the world tree 2 upgrades at a time.
Hmm.
You upgrade it once and it gets 2 tiers.
Yep. Is Super on, you think?
Super is on, he's playing Apex.
Probably server lag or something? I don't know.
Just make sure you let him know that we're gonna be figuring out why I'm lagging.
Mm-hmm. Ow.
I want to place down this tree and I want you to tell me if this tree looks pretty.
Okay.
This is my world be fully upgraded.
Developed green. Green. Peculiar.
It looks what, Buddha?
No, I was talking about my green dye. Wow,
Doesn't that look pretty?
it does.
Yeah, that's my world tree.
What a
And this is the
world.
baby world. And then this is a baby world tree.
I guess Soup don't want to join.
And then there is a middle age world tree, but I'm not gonna put this on that. Yeah, I could learn to make a freaking forest. I know it's gonna make me lag off the ass, get away from my hand bag. I wanna make a freaking forest.
There he is.
No super.
Have you heard him talk any?
No.
I just realized I had my mic off this entire time.
Bruno's gonna get onto Dungeon Defenders with me real quick once he's done, see if we could figure out why I'm lagging.
Yeah, when I get done making the carrot house.
When you keep in mind, but I am still lagging even though I have these towers now.
Mm-hmm. It's probably something with their
I
programming or something.
I got a picture of the deformed slime for you,
No dear.
but that's my forest.
Super, want to come back to Minecraft so you could keep working on your world?
Maybe. I kind of haven't been, like, I've been invited to play it earlier today by other people, and I've just kind of been not feeling it, so I don't know.
Just one of those days.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever change your mind, I am on it right now, and I've been working on everything, making a giant garden and all that.
Nice.
Oh my god, Buddha, I can literally hide inside a tree.
Also, I did go and mess with those other things.
Mm-hmm.
The bonfire obviously does let you...
Cook on it, I know, I found out. I put some potatoes on it, and it only holds 4 at a time.
Oh yeah, it's like a slightly different version of the, what's it called? Furnace. Cooking-wise, at least, yeah. Wait, it lets you do 4 at a time?
Yeah.
Oh, you can cook 4 things at a time. That's actually cool.
All
Four
orange
stacks or
glass,
just 4
carpets.
4 stacks or 4 things?
4 things, just 4 things.
Okay. So super, 4 things, not 4 stacks.
If it was 4 stacks, that would have been awesome.
I probably would have been overpowered. And completely mitigate the need for using the... What's it called?
Bonfire?
No, the furnace.
Oh.
I'm being shot at. Yay. I'm just
Oh,
gonna
I
take
flipped
off
out of
over
Gravy
here.
because Gravy got cord crazy, and when I was in the middle of a game, she accidentally unplugged my system.
That happens.
That cat always does
And
that.
I was hoping that it didn't F up my system. Thank God it didn't.
The only real time that it'll actually screw up your system is if there's like a power surge and that kind of thing.
No, on the surge protector.
I have a surge protector and I had a power outage and it still screwed up one of my games. The data were at least. My team is spread out so fucking far.
I'm guessing surge protector just protects you minorly, doesn't protect you completely.
Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah, it's not the most reliable thing to keep, but it's something that's good to have in the case that something does happen.
I'm guessing it mitigates the effect, but doesn't stop it altogether. Right?
Pretty much.
It mitigates the effect, but doesn't stop it altogether. It won't prevent you from losing your stuff in a surge. It'll just mitigate the effect of you losing your stuff in a surge.
Well, I'm pretty much solo on this game, I think.
They all DC'd?
Nah, everyone decided to go their own way. There's a great distance between us, no fucking shit.
Oh, by the way, Super, guess what did happen on Apex that actually caused us to win the game? Caustic, Watson, and Notch.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And hold on, I'm not done yet. The final location was at the very, very back of Airbase, or is it like at Airbase, in this tiny little building. And we went and we literally fortified the place with caustic gas and Watson fences with the Mirage.
Wait a second. Was it the place where me and you and Silver hid?
Yeah, that's literally
that
where the final
room?
week was. Yeah. You know that remember Super when we won that game just by going to that final spot at the very, very end?
Remember?
Remember?
Yes.
Yeah, we camped there for those last 3 weeks, and when it started closing immediately because there were no more wings, it was inside that building that we were camping in where the wing ended. And nobody was able to get in there because none of them had a caustic or Watson. So none of them were immune to the Watson fence or the caustic gas, and we had an ultimate sitting on the side next to the door so they couldn't throw grenades in and take down the Watson fence.
What was that?
And we just camped in there, and the funny thing was is that the game literally ended right where we were, and we won just by sitting in there. Because nobody else was able to get in there to avoid the storm.
And they couldn't hide on the roof because they would have been kill switched.
Yep. They couldn't hide on the roof because the game would have forced them off. The game would have forced them off or would have started that countdown. Remember that we did that stupid ass countdown?
Yes, I had it happen to me.
So if they hit on the roof, they would have had the countdown, and they couldn't get in without dying because of the gas and the Watson fence. So, would you consider that a cheap and cheesy win?
More strategic, I think.
Or is that just more lucky?
I'd call it heavily strategic.
Heavily strategic?
Yeah.
Like they couldn't get in, and they couldn't come up from behind because there was only one door, no windows.
Yeah.
It's like the most BS thing ever. We literally sat there for the last 3 wings and we took on like 6 teams trying to get into that building. None of those teams were able to get in. I'm gonna make a guess saying that it probably pissed people off that they couldn't get us.
Probably made a report against y'all too.
But I can tell you one thing, all we saw in that room was near our front door where everybody kept trying to go through the fence and our gases, was that there were like 8 different death boxes. All of us, 2 of us had purple armor, purple helmet, purple backpack, purple knockdown shield, 2 fully kitted guns. One of Mirage had golden armor, golden helmet, golden backpack, golden knockdown shield, 2 fully kitted weapons. We all had Phoenix kits and med kits and the upgraded shield cells, and we were just sitting there just camping it out and nobody was able to stop us. It was hilarious. Or at that point, it's just give up. What would you say, Super? At that point, just give up?
The enemies probably should, yeah.
And we had enough death boxes that if you wiped out one of our purple armors, we could have just gone to the death boxes and just equipped another. That's how many death boxes there were. It's like, oh, we're out of grenades. Oh, we're out of armor. Let's just go equip another set.
Well,
That's how much
I
stuff
regroup-
we had.
I agreed with one of my allies.
So, do you call that strategic planning, you guys?
Yeah.
Or is that just like a really fucking good position? And dumb luck with the wing. Really good position and dumb luck with the wing.
I don't know. Would you call it dumb luck and all that with me and Silvers winning when we were camping up on that place and just sniping at people?
I don't know. No, that was just raw skill. I'm still waiting, Buddha. I don't know how much longer the bonus is gonna take.
Oh, I just got done. I just double plated her house with glass in her window, so it will be very, very looking of orange. And there's enough carrots around her place to survive, to have her survive on carrots for a while.
But as long as she replants them, she can survive on carrots infinitely.
Oh yeah, she can, and she will.
You know, I knew this one person who said that if he
Thanks for
finds
watching.
out that there's a